Welcome to episode 2071 of Love Serve Care. Today's episode, let's talk about what to do when you don't feel like doing it. And here's how I'll explain it to you. So this podcast is something that I've done, I've invested in. It's really a part of me now since November 13th, 2020, when the first episode was released. And recording this is the first time. I've had moments where I'm like, I don't really feel like recording. I don't really have anything to say. But this is one of the first times I was just like, I don't feel like doing this. I don't want to show up. Is anybody watching? Is anybody paying attention? But you have these thoughts. And then I centered, regrouped, and thought about, but what's this show meant to me? What's the win in it for me, right? How do I benefit from this? And it's obviously one being a bit more open and ears to the scanner, as I like to call it, for inspiration, for things that capture my attention, insights and moments and conversations and new connections, and being able to highlight people, spotlight things, call out things, react to real time stories and events. And it's like I said, it's a part of me at this process. And I also want to acknowledge like the challenge it is every day, right? When, especially if there are moments in life where things are not going your way, where things seem to be falling apart, and still continuing to show up and move forward. And there's going to be a lot more downs in the future, just as part of the deal. So how do you stay motivated? What do you do about that when you don't feel like doing it? Well, hopefully some of my answers rang true for you, but just slowing down to remember why you are doing this in the first place, right? Locking in with that intention. What is this? What is the bigger piece outside of me that's connected to the show or my program or whatever it is? Also, thinking about the people impacted and affected. Right? There's somebody's gonna be watching this at some point in the future, and it might be the message they needed to hear that day at that moment. Not here to save anybody, but I'm here to be a part of that journey, whatever that looks like. And it's also beneficial for me. It's the worth component for me of having something to say and practicing my craft and sharpening stories and testing out material. So with that said and done, remember, you're born to live your life in abundance. You're the master of your future. You control your freedom, and you have complete dominance of your thoughts, your emotions, and your habits. Take care. God bless. Stay blessed.